How's it going, Jack Tackers, and welcome back to another video for you guys. Today, I'm going to be doing some predictions for the upcoming episode of Marvel Spider-Man, the new 2017 Disney XD cartoon. This show is really amazing. I love it. So I made a theory video. If you have not seen the video, go check it out. It's on the channel. So my predictions are going to be loosely based off that. The theory, and I'm not taking ownership in it, by the way, that Jackal is actually the reason why Gwen and Miles get their spider powers. So I do think that Miles Morales is going to get his spider powers this episode, and somehow Jackal's going to find out that Peter is Spider-Man. And, he'll just, find out. And then, Peter's going to find Jackal's secret lair. And then Miles and Gwen, or just Miles. It could be just Miles, because I don't want to see Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen is just not the best woman Spider-Man. Like, do Spider-Woman or something, but, Gwen, do Gwenpool. No, but Gwenpool, that'd be funny. No, they wouldn't do that. Plus, I don't think they own the rights to that. So, Peter's gonna find the Jackal secret lair, and I'm not sure who the villain is this episode, but I know the Jackal, his storyline can't just be pushed to the side. Why would they do that? It'd be for, nothing. So I do think the Jackal could be in this episode again. And maybe he'd be, one of the main villains of the series. He could be, a recurring villain. I'm sure all the other villains would be recurring, too, but the Jackal. I love the Jackal. The Jackal, we've never seen, a version of him for, a while. I was excited to see him in the last episode, so I hope he can continue to be a good villain in this series. So Peter finds out that Raymond, Raymond, I didn't specify, Raymond's going to be his teacher, and I have this all planned out. Me and the Marvel Legend, so subscribe to him, he's awesome. He was thinking of this too, that, Raymond could be one of Peter's teachers at Horizon High. And, yeah, Jackal finds out that Peter Parker's Spider-Man, and then Peter Parker finds out that Raymond's the Jackal. So that's how that happens. And then Miles could just get his spider powers. Because, Gwen Stacy is, Gwen, no, don't do it. But it could be the case. And just imagine how, that could create some good drama, actually. Imagine how the Jackal would feel would he be upset? I don't know. He'd feel something, imagine how the Jackal would feel after his niece, gets spider powers. That'd be pretty cool. I'd honestly want Gwen to get spider powers just so we got to see the Jackal's reaction. Because, how would he react after, his niece gets all these powers just like Spider-Man and basically becomes another Spider-Man? That'd be interesting, because in this version of the Jackal, Raymond is Gwen's uncle. So it'd be interesting to see how he would react. So maybe it could be possibly Gwen and Miles get their spider powers. So they follow Peter into Jackal's lair, or the secret lab, wherever he's trying to copy the Spidey serum, to basically create a better Spider-Man, or he's just invested in what Spider-Man is doing, and basically that's what would happen. And then Miles and Gwen Stacy could get their powers, and then Spider-Man could teach Miles how to become to be a Spider-Man. But I don't want this to just be, not focused on Spider-Man anymore. Now we have to focus on Miles Morales and all these other Spider people. That's one thing that bothers me, but that's okay. Miles Morales is an awesome Spider-Man. He's probably one of my favorites. You know, some points maybe even more than the regular Spider-Man, Peter Parker. Because Miles Morales is friggin' dope. I like him. So maybe Peter would, like, have to teach Gwen and Miles how to be Spider-Man. But, like, I feel like that's a lot to cram in one episode, you know, for them to get spider powers from the Jackal and then Raymond being Peter's teacher. And, I feel like it'd be too much. So maybe they do, like, some of the teaching, like Peter Parker. And, yeah, Peter Parker would just have to tell Miles and Gwen that he's Spider-Man, you know. And they could find out because they could, like, track Peter and, like, basically watch him change into a spider suit or whatever. So that's my predictions for this episode. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Also share it with a friend. Share it. See you guys in the next one. Peace. Boop.